Oh. Okay. Where am I? Oh. Okay, couldn't remember where to go, but apparently this is telling me where to go. Cool. I wasn't sure if that'd work. I got attacked in midair. I like how I'm standing on a lotus. Is that what it is? Yeah, something like that. Or a lily pad. Excuse me. Trying to get through here. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, well, I was doing well for a minute there. Dang it. Need to angle just... Excuse the flip right out of me, bud. There we go. Okay, I'm assuming we need to go back here.
Quarter. You shall not. You shall not. Embarrass yourself.
Rip.
You're open.
Oh, excuse me. I just need... I don't understand the whole attack thing. So they're supposed to attack before they do that. And I hit the attack thing and it doesn't do anything. Which means I'm probably doing something wrong. Rip. Excuse me. That was not okay.
My defense holds. My defense holds. Fight back. I banish you. No quarter. My defense holds. Intercepted. My defense holds. Be gone. Now, really? Intercepted. Intercepted.
Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. There we go. Okay.
I banish you. Yield and suffer not. This be gone. You're open. Mixing it up. The waters of
Rip.
I banish you. Your Get back. You will fall. You're open. My defense holds. I banish you. They said I couldn't do it.
Just how long is this thing? Judging by its diameter, I'd say it's quite long.
Astute observation there. Okay. I don't understand the whole cloak thing, but cool. Oh, okay. I can slide while I'm doing that. Oh. Okay, so that's the way I do want to go. Which means that's the way I go. Oh, okay. So I did. Okay. Up we go. Okay, I must not be able to do that just yet. Try it one more time. Okay. Okay. I'm assuming we're gonna end up having to fight it. So that's the way I want to go. That's the way I don't want to go. Oh, dang it. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I remember this. This is our first, yeah. What the flip is the
What
thing
just
in the
happened?
cloak?
It sounded different that time. I think it's retreating to its lair.
That may be our ticket out of here.
Only can stay in its lair. How about that? Excuse me?
You're open.
Not gonna happen.
You will fall. I banish you. Brace yourself. Be gone.
How?
You're open. Get back. Be gone. I banish you. None shall get past me now. You shall not.
Okay, I get it now. How?
You're open. Be gone. My defense holds. I banish you. Be gone. Be cleansed and no strength.
Oh. Okay, that would have been great to know earlier.
You're open. Be gone.
You flip right out of me, bud. Duh. How'd that work out for you?
And there's our way out.
Okay.
Aw, we can't keep it.
Razmi, why do you like sandworms so much?
They remind me of my youth.
Kadira, what's wrong?
I just hope my brother is okay. Thanks to you and your friends, I'm finally going to face the Iron Kingdom.
Oh, well, I kind of know how you feel. My dad just died.
Dar killed him.
Dar did? How could you?
It was... I was under orders.
A fine excuse.
Ravanavar raised me since I was a child. I didn't know.
Frankly, I don't know how you can all stand each other.
Break it up, children. I'll not have you fighting until we reach the port.
She's right.
Kadira, don't worry. We'll figure this out together.
She right. Well, let's get some kind of like double up jump ability thing. Didn't think I'd make that. That's why I used my axe.
Here it is, Port Marifa, the gateway to the world.
Huh. For a gateway, I thought it would be bigger.
We can get ships here, that's the main thing.
Right. About that. What does everyone want to do? I dragged you into all this, and none of you owe me a thing.
Zebe does.
I appreciate everyone's help, but we're through the sandstorm now. None of you have to stay. But I need to figure out what this Kala thing means. Find out about my own power. I don't even know all the stuff I need to figure out.
Ajna, you are the grossest, most disgusting person I've ever met in my life. Everything around you turns into a disaster.
I guess you're right.
So, obviously, I'm coming with you. Promise to. He has to come because he's mostly dead. Aren't you, you little idiot?
Oh, thanks, Razmi. Right? Am I thanking you after that?
Whatever floats your boat, buddy.
You saved me in the desert. You said you'd help me find out what happened to my brother. I'm coming. But you leave me alone.
Ginseng?
No whips.
Well, this is a lot more dangerous than I expected, but you can't become a world-famous botanist without some risk. So, I'm coming.
As am I. You still haven't fully recovered, and you need a guide as your power grows. And someone to buy you cute dresses and do your hair.
What's wrong with my hair?
Oh, absolutely nothing. Just for fun. Didn't your mother ever fix your hair?
I didn't really know my mother.
No. Well, an Almushan braid would look lovely for starters.
Well, thanks everyone. I really appreciate your help. Oh, but Zebe?
Right. I want no further part in destroying the world, thanks. I've done enough to help this charade. I'm with you only until we find a boat.
Well, where a protector goes, so too must I. I understand. I'll make sure everyone who wants to stay finds a boat. How's that?
Fine by me.
Wait, may I speak?
Better make it good. This is the big who stays and who goes conversation.
And I'd prefer that you go.
I know. I know most of you don't like me. And you have good reason. I did kill Ajna's father. I thought I was doing it for the good of the world, but Ravanavar had blinded me. He raised me since I was a boy, and he spoke so lovingly of the new world he would create. I had no idea he meant to destroy it first. And I had no idea the acts we committed were done in the name of destruction.
How did you not know killing innocent people was wrong?
I was told they were blasphemers against the gods. But in truth, I have no excuse but youth. And yet you are younger than I and committed no such atrocities. Ravanavar told me the heretics we dispatched would be reincarnated in paradise. and live a better life, but I had never stayed behind after a battle. I'd never had to see the consequences until now. Apologizing isn't enough. I took someone precious to you, and I can never bring him back. Please, Ajna, let me offer my services to you as penance. You don't have to like me,
I don't.
but let me be your sword. I have no purpose. I have nowhere to belong. Please, I don't want to become some mercenary for hire. I know I'm asking even more of you, but I want to try to do something good. Let me help you save this world from destruction.
Well,
Don't do it. He's the worst.
yeah, he is. But maybe he deserves a chance.
For what it's worth, he is being sincere.
I'm gonna consider it. But listen, Dar. From now on, you're listening to me. And if we find someone who needs help, we're helping them. No discussion.
I am yours to command. I will not complain. And thank you.
This conversation got weird.
Yeah. Whatever. Let's get going. And thanks again, everybody.
Outsiders, eh? If you came looking for work, you won't find it here unless you call kissing the Iron Kingdom's butt work. Gross. Who would call that work? It's just an expression. It's not a literal. Do you kiss the Iron Kingdom's butt for work? No, How did we get on this topic? You brought it up. Oh, I guess I did. Never mind then. That a teacher to try to give us a helpful advice. Yeah. Okay. You can learn so much about a nation's culture through its food.
Watch yourselves, outsiders.
Huh? We're not doing anything.
Yet.
Rosmi, shush.
Make sure you tread lightly. This area is under the Iron Kingdom's control, and we won't hesitate to jail any dissidents.
Like you took my breath.
Shh, Kadira. Who? Us? Deceive what? Nah, we're just casual.
I've got my eye on you.
That was close. Keep it cool, will you?
I'm sorry. I just hate them so much.
Face me. I'm a goddess. I will rip your face apart. I venture to Port Marifa often because there are a plethora of unique goods made by the locals. Meanwhile, my little heiress here likes it here because of the culinary delicacies. Because of all the fresh fish here, her favorite is the curried fish stew. I wouldn't be here if my friends didn't believe in me. I'll always believe in them too. That's what the bonds of friendship are all about. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Now shoo, I need to practice. I will take your face off with an axe. Oi, name's Ultima. I'm on a long journey to meet many new faces. A traveling pal told me all about a mysterious sand painter named Sang Mu. I've heard she's skilled, kind, and cute. I'm saving up money to go on an adventure. I only have 1,000 gold right now, though. Maybe if I save up 10,000 gold, I can even join you. I mean, if you're a good fighter, you can just join me now. It is a royal privilege to do good, and ill spoken of. Wait a minute, I think I read that wrong. It is a royal privilege to do good and be ill spoken of. Oh, okay, I did not. Please come in and take a look. Make your time in Marifa a memorable one with a fine souvenir. I sense you are cursed like me. Wait, no. You're possessed by much kinder spirits than I. Consider yourself fortunate, young warrior. Fate could have been far, far more cruel. Yeah, I feel bad for you. You don't look like you're in the greatest shape. Just ignore me. It's not weird at all that I'm just... Okay. Something bothering you? Yeah, the Iron Kingdom, that's what. I'd kick them out of the port myself, but I just got this new outfit. And that means you can't fight? Don't want to get blood on my new exercise gear. Know what I mean? No, not really. Want to get dirty if you exercise in it too? Exercise gear is for looking cool and not for exercising. I don't think that's how that works. Huh. That doesn't really... Yeah, so anyway, that's why the Iron Kingdom's still around. Gotta be true to my style, you know? I only own one outfit myself. Guess you'll never be tough like me then. You don't know stuff. Yeah, let's find out who's tough there, bud. Yanmara's Den's star attraction is my idol. If you're ever in Tai Krung, you've got to see her. Don't let the city venue fool you. She has grace and poise unlike anyone I've ever seen. Okay. It's been a while since I've gotten to do any real fighting. I'm so used to fighting actors that I'd forgotten how good it feels to slam a hammer into a monster's face. It reminds me of the good old days, but I do miss all my fans back home. It's tough being a star. Yeah, okay, if you say so. Either my senses are deceiving me or you have several souls in that body of yours. That's not natural. Well, yeah. Well, as much as I'd like to throw down, my master has ordered not to get distracted on my mission. Have a good one. Maybe I'll see you around. Maybe. How'd that old bonehead song go again? Oh, hello. Heh, you're an interesting one. Name's Mana. Something about shipping sake across the sea. If you're ever in the market for something a bit off-market, just come asking for me and my crew, the Wave Crest Strikers. Binks' brew? Spare a moment for an old man. Sure, what's up? I like helping people. She does. It's almost like an illness. Okay. Yo, what's up, B90? My bad. How's it going? Appreciate it. Let's see here. Adder, I have my thing up if you want to try to do a shout out for B90 there. How long did I take forever? Oh, by all that is holy I did. My thing. I'm using a custom URL thing that like... Wait, what do you mean my thing has ended? I didn't end, did I? Why? What? Why is my phone being stupid? Okay. How'd your game go, B90? Well, you see, it seems I've misplaced my hat. Your hat's on your head, fool. Your hat. I can see that being a problem. Yes, it's my... Yes, it's my very favorite one. It's a brown cap, round about the same color as my vest, little brim on the front. My outfit just isn't complete without it. Kind of like the one you're wearing on your head? But I'm not wearing my hat. That's just the problem. You are. I can see it. It's right there. Oh, what an imaginative young lady. But no jokes, please. I really am worried about my hat. It's right there. You're seeing this, right, Dar? There's no hat. But why there's no hat at all, is there, Dar? Oh, that's right. I'm afraid I don't see a hat either. What? How is this? Do I have hat vision? Will you let me know if you find my hat? I feel lost without it. We certainly will. Yes, we will inform you. Excuse me, cat. B90, are you still here, bud? I am so sorry that took me forever. I have to... My Elgato screwed up, so when I'm reading through my phone, it takes me forever because I'm using a custom URL thing in order to actually stream. It's really agitating, and I want to stop, but it will not let me stream to Twitch without doing it. And I can't figure out why my Elgato software is that messed up. Gracie, what are you doing, cat? Gracie, here. You're not in trouble. Let me roll my coat over and you can lay in it. There you go. There you go, chubber butt. Dang, that was spooky phantom hat. Oh, Luke, so you're our precious one. Okay, I don't get it. Hello, dears. Welcome to Port Marifa, though it's a little more dangerous than usual. Hiya, dangerous. You mean all the soldiers? Yes, I wouldn't want them to hear me say it, but I don't believe they have the port's best interest in mind. Just be careful, will you? No, it did. It just took a little bit longer because of my custom URL. Like, my video is like, I want to say like 2 minutes behind on my phone than it is on my tower computer, however you want to put it. Because I have to use a custom URL with my Elgato software because it won't let me stream to Twitch any other way. You have to do like this thing called ingest, ingest, and you have to find like the closest URL server stream to you, and then you have to put it into the Elgato software and you have to stream through that way. We will, thanks for the warning. Young traveler, lend me your ear. My ear? You can't have that. I mean to ask you a question. State your business, seer. Then you know of my profession. My name is Tharwa. Tharwa? Maybe? Tarwa? Tharwa? Let's go with Tarwa. And I am but a humble teller of fortunes. I would tell you your destiny. I don't have any money. I do not need your money. I merely... Good, because I don't have any. I am trying to help you, girl. Jeez, whatever. I will smack you with that attitude. Ajna tends to bring out that reaction in people. If your intentions are true, state your purpose. I sense the pull of a powerful destiny. I feel multiple threads pulled together into one rope. I feel myself drawn to it. You're drawn to my rope? Yes, I guess that's right. Huh. And you'll tell me my fortune? Should you ever lose your way, I will be there to guide you. Oh, that sounds okay. Just don't ask for money again. But I never... Oh, for the love of all that is holy, right into the brain you go. Oh, this explains the multiple threads I felt. Your powers as a seer are formidable. Why, thank you. What a pleasure to receive a compliment from such a handsome young man. It's nothing. It is a pleasure to meet you all. Should you ever lose your way, come to me. So how'd the rest of your stream go, B90? Oi, have you seen a knight with a shovel, horned helmet, clunky armor? That guy's is pretty much everywhere these days, so I wouldn't be surprised if he showed up here sooner or later. Okay. Yeah. Like you said, for you, I might have to see if there is someone around that can, do my stuff for me. Howdy, everyone. I'm a tinkerer and like building things from junk. I find some of it might help you out even. But you should be warned, my creations can be a bit unstable. If my N64 has the same issue as my Super Nintendo, I might worry then. Whoa. Okay, this is why I assume I get a double jump later, because that is high. Yeah, that is definitely too high. We have a kind of retro shop, but I don't think they do things like that. They just sell stuff like it. Welcome to the small businessman's humble shop. But I could ask them and see. They might. Can I interest you in some fantastic fireworks? Sure, to be a blast. Or how about this antique statue arm? Have I got stories about that? Haha. No. Well, I'll be here if you change your mind. When painting, striving for perfection just tires you out. Next thing you know, you're in a slump. I make myself stop and relax, and eventually, I know I'll get the will to paint again. After all, ain't no right way to make art. Only options. Wolf? Yeah, that's not normal. Dogs don't talk. I mean, I guess they can in this world, but... My gastronomical tour begins today. Foods of the world, prepare to be eaten. There is a lot of talking in this place. Ooh, hey, look at that. Nope. Nope. Hi there. Do you know any places where I can get one of the designer eye patches? Asking for a friend. The thing is, though, I think because we have a flea market, that we don't have a ton of like shops that really do that kind of stuff. Well, like you said, I could just have one, I just don't know about it. Stuff to solder my battery into my Super Nintendo games. Oh yeah, we can go a little bit longer. Yeah, that's because advertising costs too much, I guess, for like if you're starting out. Wait a minute. Nope, that failed. Port Marifa, such a beautiful place with so many beautiful people. I wonder if any would be willing to model for my paintings. Found a meaning to all of this yet? Either you search long enough to find a suitable one, or you can fight to create one of your own. Neither way is bound to be easier or better than the other. It's up to you to decide in the end. Or is it? Sure.
Hey, I need a boat. I gotta go somewhere. Somewhere else.
Wish I could help you. There's no boats.
What?
That's possible. I don't really get out and do a whole lot,
The
so
Kingdom won't allow it. They got everything on lockdown.
that's probably a
Jerks.
thing.
That ain't the half of it. They've been taking over cities left and right, but Marifa is a port town. Free and independent, you understand. It's always been that way. Now, the Iron Kingdom has set up a blockade around the whole place. No boats going out, no trade, no supplies coming in.
What are
What?
you gonna do?
Wait it out, I guess. The Iron Kingdom sent over some elite forces. There's not much we can do against them.
But we don't have time to wait.
I guess you'd be from
Right.
now. And if that's the case, you managed to get here through the Almuta Desert, so you must be made of pretty strong stuff.
That's like the guy at our flea market that sells and deals with. He pretty much deals in anything that's gaming related.
It's the
New
tallest
console,
building in
old
the world.
consoles, new games, old
There's
games.
an old battle axe of an oracle living there. She might know some way out of this predicament.
Tower of Wisdom, huh? That helps a lot. You know, you're smarter than you look, old man.
Of course. I wasn't always a dockhand, you know. I used to be a beekeeper.
Oh, that explains it.
Right?
Yeah.
I might check the one retro shop that's near us. Maybe they can, maybe they do stuff like that. I know they sell stuff. I just don't know if they do that stuff, but not hurt to ask. Were anyone to control all of Port Marifa's trade routes, why they would be the king of the sea. Space justice. Oops, wrong person. Can you forget what you just heard? That was supposed to be a secret. Anyway, have you seen a masked man with shoulder banners around here? He was supposed to meet me here a while ago. Oh, we could take him. Oh, hey, I can even turn into like the goddess form in my brain. Hey, Quadera, the shield fighting thing you do, could you teach me? Of course, as my grandmother taught me. Yes, Grandma Quadera. Excuse me. I like... Oh, big birds and I cannot lie. Okay, that one's not new. You still won't talk to me because you're a douche. What about you? Ajna, I want to thank you for allowing me to continue along with you. Don't thank me, please. We're not quite at that level yet. Then what should I? Just keep smacking baddies with your sword. Can do. You've come to me for your guidance. Let me see what I can see. Marifa's famed Tower of Wisdom looms large in your future. Go there and seek aid within. Oh, okay, well, that explains a lot. Okay, I need 10 ring cells. You need to have 20. Do you have anything new? Okay, you just want to kill stuff. No, you want to set stuff on fire in my brain. Oh, yep. You didn't feel good yesterday. Oh. Ah, yep. Hello, Luxo, my precious dear. Eh. Oh, that's it. Oh, there you are. Oh, you seem to be in a good mood. Of course, my mustache looks magnificent today. Yeah, okay. I mean, if that's something to be excited for. Okay, so I'm supposed to go into into a tower. Excuse me, coming through. Aha. That makes sense. Do we get to smash people in the face? Tower of Wisdom. When did I start playing The Legend of Zelda?
So, does anyone know anything about Wisdom's Tower?
It's the Tower of Wisdom. Haven't you heard of it?
Yeah, so I just asked when I started playing Legend of Zelda.
It's very famous within the scientific community. The Tower of Wisdom is a research facility run by one of the greatest minds of our time. Very reclusive, so they say. I never thought I'd actually get to come here.
Ravanavar intended to destroy it once its usefulness was at an end. He said that time was almost at hand, so I suspect this may all be related to Kala. We'd best be careful.
Blow it up first. Ask questions later.
I'm just gonna try knocking.
Just gonna try knocking.
Hello? Hello? Wisdom? Huh,
Oh,
I guess
Wisdom.
Wisdom's not here.
What is all this noise? People are trying to work in here.
Oh, Wisdom! We were hoping to get an audience with you, your wiseness?
My name is no Wisdom. What are you? A buffoon?
She is.
I'm not. I'm Achna, daughter of Inder, chief of Ashwat village. I'm looking for the oracle that lives here so we can find a way out of the port.
You see, this is the trouble with living in the Tower of Wisdom. People come to you for all kind of petty things. Like I told the last 107 people who knocked on my door. I've got important work to do, and won't be bothered. But nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me...
No! Listen! We beat up Ravanavar, and then I turned blue, and then there was a big explosion, and there's someone called Kala who...
Kala, you say? And wait, did you say Indra?
You know
Yeah.
Kala? And my dad?
I do. You have piqued my interest, child. You may enter.
You piqued my interest. There may have been a time where I wanted to hump your dad.
So, what do you know of Kala?
Kushi says she's a destroyer and builder of worlds.
That's close. She's the goddess responsible for these world cycles of birth and rebirth. When she becomes dissatisfied with the world, she simply makes it anew.
Which means...
We all die. Yes.
And how do you know all this?
I have been researching Kala for most of my life. My name is Angu. I was part of the original group of 4 that sealed Kala 16 years ago. I was joined by Namas, Badra, and Inder. So yes, I know your father.
You know my mother too?
Such as it is, yes. I suppose you would be the child Inder picked up, coming down the mountain.
Picked up? But what do you mean?
Oh my, weren't you told? Ah, Inder, your dolt. Well, cat's out of the bag now.
Please, go on. My dad didn't talk about the past much.
Stubborn as always, that Inder. Well, we find you on Sumeru, which means Inder is not your father by birth.
Seems
Like-
legit.
I was adopted? But
Oh, you're getting emotional, which is not something I am into. I shouldn't even be the one having this conversation with you. Where is Inder, anyway?
Dad, he was killed.
Yeah, by this guy.
Well, I'm sure you had your reasons.
Can you tell me a bit more about my parents, please?
I suppose. Inder was a strong man, born in the last cycle. Badra was even stronger.
Oh, Mom was strong.
Quite. And her strength was needed. We knew Kala was dissatisfied with our world and wished to remake it. Rumors coming down from Sumeru told us as much, and in my research I found a way to defeat her. The four of us set out to challenge Kala. Inder sealed her with the Brahmastra, a weapon he brought from his cycle. Badra protected Inder while he fired a shot. But the Brahmastra broke and was destroyed by Kala.
I see.
But that's enough reminiscing. Back to what is important. This explosion, you call it. The shockwave was felt around the unknown world. That was Kala waking up. And if someone doesn't put her back to sleep again, that means the end of us all.
Okay. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for the raid. Really appreciate it.
That was just her waking up?
Yes.
I'll be heading off here in about an hour anyway.
Goddess is
as
greater
well.
than you can imagine. I'm not sure how we can seal her again without the Brahmastra.
Everyone will die? But this is my fault. How could I have broken that seal?
You mean to tell me you broke the seal yourself?
Well,
Sure did.
I'm not sure. It's hard to remember. But more of it is coming back.
I'm waiting.
Ravanavar was telling me that I was the key to Kala, that I was a piece of her. I got so angry I couldn't see straight. I felt a surge of power, and I still don't remember the rest. My friends say we got blasted off the mountain.
Well, this changes everything. I wouldn't be surprised if you were a piece of Kala. Let's just find out.
My baby!
On your guard, witch!
We're gonna see Ajna's guts.
Now, calm yourself. You are an excitable bunch. Ashna, call the power you use upon Sumeru. If you can, you'll break free.
What the heck?
Well, that's definitely the power of Kala. Indra is dead, and you must take his place. You were once part of Kala, so you are the one to do it.
I'm part of Kala? But I'm me.
Sorry to be the one to tell you, but you were once one being. There is nobody else who can stop her.
But I'm 16.
Yep, I'm sorry about that too. I can make you any older.
How can anyone hope to even approach a being of such power? Her mere awakening blew us off of Sumeru. If Ajna is a piece of Kala, she's not a very big one.
Yes, well, it's hopeless now, as you are.
But
If you let me finish, it's hopeless now. But you grow. You have to. In fact, you've already begun the process.
But how?
These people you've gathered around you, something drew you all together. What could that have been?
Friendship?
It is the latent power of life within all things. You, Ashna, possess an incredible amount of it, being a part of Kala. The rest of you are quite powerful yourselves. Each one of you is remarkable in your own right.
So that's why Ravanavar was searching for us. I see.
Your powers augment Ashna's. Hers augments yours. I can't tell you all what to do. But if you don't want this miserable planet to burn to ash, you're going to have to get stronger together.
Burn to ash, you say?
Don't you even think about it, Razmi.
I just have a natural curiosity, that's all.
The more companions you gain, Ashna, the more powerful you become.
But we couldn't reach Sumeru now, even if we wanted to. We need a boat before we can even begin the process.
All right. That's what we came here for.
True. Sumeru is normally inaccessible from the mainland. But there is another way. Observe the floor beneath you. Your path to Sumeru lies here, in the Chakra Gate.
I've seen something just like this in Lan.
From Lan, are you? Then you would have seen it, yes.
It's one of the sacred relics the Protectors guard.
You'll find similar gates in Kanu, Taikrung, and what is now the Iron Kingdom. These gates were built at the meeting points of the world's ley lines. Ley lines carry prana, the world's energy, connecting all points to each other and the world to itself. Do you understand?
Kind of?
These gates, even if dormant, concentrate and emanate power. Undoubtedly, the civilizations that sprung up around them will be using them in some way, which will be your clue to find them. Ashna, if you attune to the gates, you should be able to align yourself with the world's prana and access the lane lines.
So, I just have to find these gates?
And attune to them, yes. If you manage to synchronize your Iri with all three gates, you can return here. Once you do, these gates should take you directly to Lan, and from there, Sumeru. All of the gates must be activated before this one will fully open. But try attuning your Iri to it first.
Stand on a chakra gate and hold circle to attune. Okay, okay, I think it's already attuned. Oh, wait. Okay, I have to hold it for a longer period of time.
Excellent! There are three realms you must visit. The Iron Kingdom, a dark nation of industry and conquest, whose government will stop at nothing to expand.
Ah, we can take them.
The city of Taikrung, lately falling to vice, I have heard. And Kanu, the lair of the Serpent Queen. It wasn't a hermit nation when I grew up there. But well, things change. Attune to the chakra gates in all this, and you will be able to reach your goal. And hopefully, you'll get stronger along the way.
So, how do we get there? We can't leave the port.
You may not know this being from Ashwat, but there are 6 major regions on our island continent. Sumeru is at the center, connecting the other 5. Inside the continent is the ocean of milk. When you can't go through, you go around. Right. I'll spell it out for you. The Iron Kingdom may have set up a blockade, but there are always some uppity characters who don't care to be stepped on. Maybe you'll find such a person somewhere in Marifa. Good day and away with you.
Thanks, Angwu. We'll do it.
Yeah, just kick me out of the
I said
tower.
we were gonna do it, but where do we even start?
Local pubs tend to be breeding grounds for ne'er-do-wells. Let's give that a try.
Thanks, Zebe.
Just want to leave as quickly as possible. That's all.
I want to kick you in the face. You're getting this attitude, and it's really not my fault that I am a freaking goddess here.
Oh.